Hi, I'm Jonathan Shine, practice leader of National Real Estate Investor Magazine, NREIOnline.com, and the Penn Sustainability Initiative. And we're at the 2013 Retail Green Conference hosted by the ICSC. And we are fortunate to have Mark Peternell, who is the Vice President of Sustainability for Regency Centers out of Colorado. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, thank you for joining us. From what I understand, you were on the sustainability panel, More Than Good Stewardship, It's Good Business. So what I'm going to ask you is, how is it affecting the bottom line in ways you did not expect to see?
Well, the first thing when we look at our sustainability initiative, the first thing that comes to mind is energy management.
Okay.
Our utility expense, energy in particular, is one of our largest operating expenses, and therefore provides the best opportunity for savings. In an open-air shopping center, the primary energy expenses are outdoor lighting. So our big initiatives over the past 5 years since we started our sustainability program have been on reducing our energy expenses in our outdoor lighting program. We do that really through two primary programs. The first is lighting controls. The second one would be different types of lighting retrofits.
Okay.
What I spoke about today was an LED technology that we are using to retrofit quite a few of our shopping centers.
And how many shopping centers are there that you're implementing these plans with?
So the lighting controls, we've done about 100 properties with new lighting controls. We can talk in more detail about some of the specifics of how those control technologies work, but at a real basic level, we use those to turn lights on and off and have more precise management of the fixtures, and in certain cases, to dim those fixtures.
Okay.
We've completed various types of retrofits at about 35 of our centers over the past 5 years. And the most recent technology is LED. We've completed about a dozen of those.
And for new centers, what kind of systems are you putting in? Retrofits are one way, and obviously new centers is a whole different way of doing things.
Without a doubt, over the past 4 or 5 years, development has certainly slowed down.
Sure.
So we didn't have that issue, but it's come back over the past couple of years. And you're still seeing some instances of full start metal halide, which is a newer, more efficient, longer lasting HID lamp, and then also the LED systems.
Do you find Regency going into renewables or anything like that?
We certainly spend a lot of time exploring renewables. We have one solar project that we own in one of our assets in Massachusetts.
You actually own the solar array yourself?
We own the system through a wholly owned subsidiary that's a taxable REIT subsidiary. We generate the power and sell it to one of our tenants, Trader Joe's, who's the anchor tenant at the project. It's been successful. I think the only unsuccessful component is that we haven't been able to scale it like we would like, and that's because in order for solar to be competitive, it's completely dependent on various federal, state, or local incentives.
Speaking of tenants like Trader Joe's, and obviously you have some major big box types of retailers, are they making more demands on Regency to have a more energy efficient green type of property to lease out?
You certainly see that in some instances, typically during lease negotiations, not necessarily retroactively. And it may not be represented as we want you to be more sustainable, but there will be specific clauses in the lease, whether it be construction related and something that we're doing for a build out, or operationally, and we need to provide minimum recycling provisions. But you certainly see that with some of your larger tenants, not so much with your smaller regional or local market tenants.
And just moving forward, as we have more retail greens to go to in the next few years, what do you see some of the bigger factors will be playing out?
Some of the newer sustainability initiatives. I think there's still a big push for different types of certification programs, whether it be LEED certification or things like that. I think that will continue to be the case, whether it's mandated by the local municipality. But I think there's a huge demand for certified buildings. Energy Star will be another program. Any types of technologies that are going to reduce your energy expense, and as we talked about, metering, so getting better information on where your utility spend is going, so whether it's sub-meters for individual tenants, or in some cases sub-metering for individual system components. And then I think there's a bigger push for transparency and public reporting of your sustainability results. GRESB, which is the Global Real Estate Sustainability Benchmark.
Are you members of GRESB?
We are respondents, not members, but we are
Right.
respondents to GRESB. Yes.
Well, great. Mark Peternell, Vice President of Sustainability at Regency Centers, thank you for joining us at the 2013 ICSC Retail Conference.
Thank you for having me.